It's been a while since I last shared a episode of my Beginner's Guide to Nail series. So today we're going to be talking about how to make doing your nails a lot quicker. I'm going to be sharing 5 nail art designs that are very quick and very simple to do, as well as I'm going to be sharing the products that I'd recommend using for when you're in a hurry and products that I would recommend staying away from. I will have everything in the description box below. So we're going to start off by actually doing the nail art designs, and then we'll talk about what I recommend using and not using. So the first design is going to be kind of like a more simple version of a milk bath nail. I actually love the look of these milk bath nails. However, I've seen some people do them where it's like a layering process, and I tried to do it and I just found it to be too difficult for me. So I have found that the easiest way and the quickest way to do a milk bath is to actually use water decals. Now, basically what you're doing is you're sandwiching a water decal between two layers of a sheer polish, whether it's a sheer pink, a sheer white, or like a sheer beige. One thing to note about doing milk bath is that you want to make sure that the polish you are using does not like completely cover up the decal that you are choosing to use, because you still want to be able to see the softness of that decal through the sheer polish. So I thought this would be a great video to make because I know there are a lot of people out there that really want to do their nails but just may not have a whole lot of time to do so. And I've seen a lot of people on, social media and YouTube just talk about quick nail art designs that you can do, and I thought this would be a really great time to show this. When it comes to using water decals, there is a plastic film over the decal, so you want to make sure that you remove that before you submerge it in water. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to use. Now, I am using butterfly decals for this. I don't know if everything I'm using, like decal-wise, is available to link. I've had some of these decals for a very long time, so I will try to see if they're available, but if not, I will try my best to find some things that are similar. You can use whatever kind of decals you want. I've done this milk bath look with butterflies, and I've also done it with floral, and it's really, really pretty. But you can, of course, pick and choose whatever ones that you want to use. I'm just going to go ahead and add another layer of that sheer white polish on top, and this is what the end result looks like. It definitely looks more complicated than it really is. And I love this type of nail art design. It's so pretty. So the next design is going to be using a simple nail sticker. Now these are from Analogy, so I'm going to be showing my coupon code right here. I will have the stickers and their website in the comment section below with the discount code and what you can and cannot use it for. Unfortunately, there are some things that coupon code is not valid for, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, so a love-hate relationship with nail stickers, to be honest. I love them because they make very quick nail art designs and they're really cute for when you're in a hurry. However, I don't love nail stickers because nail stickers, I have tried so many nail stickers in the past that have been way too bulky. They just don't lay on the nail right and they don't top coat easily. And I have found, including these here, these were actually sent to me from Analogy, which I was very grateful for. These are actually very thin, which I am loving. So the next design is going to be a simple design using another water decal here. Uh, like I said, I will do my best to try to find water decals or the water decals that I'm using in this video and see if I can link them. But again, like I said, if they're not available, then I will go ahead and I will link something that I find similar. So this is just going to be a simple water decal over a solid nail design or a solid background again. And then I'm going to go ahead and seal this in. Now, I actually prefer using a smudge-free top coat for water decals because I find that water decals, same as nail wraps, are actually more delicate. And I find that this just makes top coating a little bit easier, having the smudge-free top coat first and then doing the regular top coat over that once the smudge-free one is dry. Okay, so next up is going to be a confetti glitter design. I'm going to be doing polka dots with this. So I actually got this from the Oily Color Pass system for 2025 summer. And I wanted to try a polka dot with this because I love doing polka dot nails, and polka dot nails are one of my favorite, very quick designs to do. However, when it comes to polka dots, the thing that causes them to be more lengthy is you have to let them fully dry because polka dots, they smudge so easily. But with a confetti glitter like this, you can do polka dot nails incredibly quick, incredibly easy, and you don't have to worry about the color smudging when you go to use a top coat. So I would definitely recommend trying like a confetti glitter. Now, there are some confetti glitters out there that um, don't lay on the nail, you know, flat, but I have found that as long as you submerge confetti glitter into either like a fresh painted nail or you submerge it into like a thicker layer of base coat or top coat, it's going to lay more flat. I know that sounds a little bit strange, but it works. So I'm not arguing with what works. All right, so when it comes to top coating over confetti glitter, I wanted just to share how I did it here. I like to add a thicker layer, and you see everything is laying flat and it looks really, really nice. All right, so of course I had to include a stamped design because I also think that stamped images are a really great way to get a quick and easy nail art because you can do whatever images that you want. I'm actually going to be doing 2 images or 2 colors on this one because I wanted to do kind of like a rough version of a marble design without having to do the actual marble and all of the cleanup. And layering polishes like this is a really great way to do that. When it comes to stamping, I would also recommend you use a smudge-free top coat to seal it in before you apply the regular top coat because stamping, same as polka dots, same as freehanding, in all honesty, they all can smudge very easily. Okay, so next up, we're going to talk about what I would avoid using for quick nail art. And the first thing is any type of nail vinyl. Nail vinyl is really just what I like to call fancy tape in shapes. And this is one of those products that your nails have to be fully dry in order to use it. Otherwise, it's going to peel off your base polish. And if you're in a hurry, you're not going to have time for that. So I would definitely avoid using nail vinyls. Another thing I would avoid using is striping tape, which I have multiple things of striping tape, even though I don't use it, to be honest. And you want to avoid striping tape because it's the same as like a nail vinyl, but I find that it's not as hardcore as a nail vinyl. But again, it can peel off your base polish if your nails are not fully dry. Again, not making it convenient for if you need a design in a hurry. All right, so for the things that I would definitely recommend using for when you are in a hurry, I'm just showing those designs again. I love that milk bath nail. I would recommend sticking to things like nail wraps. They're a really great way to get intricate design, same as water decals, and you don't have to do anything. You just plop them in water once you remove that plastic film and you just apply them to your nail and you are good to go. I also would recommend using some nail stickers. Again, a really great way to achieve some really simple and easy looks. And stamping plates are also a really great way, and you can look on Amazon. Multiple nail art companies have things like this. I will have, for the most part, everything linked in the description box below. And I hope that this video of this series was helpful. I'm also I forgot to include the confetti glitter mixes. Those make really fun designs as well. So yeah, that is it for today's video. And like I said, everything will be linked below, and I hope it was helpful.